Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. So, if you can't tell, we're doing a new platform today. I'm trying to get over here so that I can share in a few groups. We're trying out some new fun things over here in Facebook land. Um, so let me do some sharing here really quick. Share, 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 guys. Help me share. Let's get the word out. Uh, how is everybody doing on this fine day, this wonderful hump day? Happy hump day. Trying to share here. So the downside to doing it this way is I had it set up before where it would just automatically share, and now I'm trying out some new things. I'm trying. We're upgrading, right? We're rolling. Um You guys, I have been so inspired these past few days. I have been writing up some classes. I have some exciting things. Just been guided to really get my booty back in gear and get going on teaching. And hello, Luis. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Oh, guys, 1 second. Miss Kitty's getting herself into mischief. Nope, no, you don't, Missy. She's about to go up there. She likes to go on top of the tables and just go whooshoo with her paw and just watch it all fly. And I seen it coming. Yeah, that's what she is up to because she knows how to get attention. Looky, she's like, I will get all your attention, all of it. Let me pause this really quick because we're getting a bunch of dings. There we go. Ta-da! Much better, much better. All right, guys. So Grand Rising, good morning. As you can see, like I was saying, we got a little bit of a new platform going on. I'm trying out some new things so that we can try to reach more places. With this platform, we're able to stream in Facebook and YouTube, and I've got TikTok going at the same time. So we're in 3 different platforms. Which is kind of exciting and cool. And it has all this fun little stuff that I can start to do and play with here. So, welcome to the Morning Brew. If you are new here, I am Earth Angel Jamica. Welcome to the place, space, and time where we come together and we practice the art of self-care, mind, body, and spirit. We practice nourishing ourselves, mind, body, and spirit, coming together, setting the intention to giving ourselves 45 minutes to an hour out of our morning, out of our day. Some people might be early afternoon, depending on where you're at in the world, or evening. But right, taking an hour out of our day to give ourselves some self-nourishment, to look at mind, body, and spirit and really honor ourselves. And it is a practice, right? And our focus is the spiritual laws of prosperity. Um, our main goal here is to find ways to connect with our prosperity. Prosperity is ours, it's our birthright, it already exists. It is our goal to manifest the connections to it, to remove the blocks that might be hindering us from getting there. And we do that by focusing on the spiritual laws. There's 4 spiritual laws of prosperity that I have found when we focus on these 4 and we look at these, at least for me, I've discovered, and there's lots of other people in the world that have had this experience as well, that when we do look at these, they help bring us into balance with the spiritual laws and into alignment with our prosperity, into those connections of the prosperity we're looking for. Hello, Miss Carmela General in the house. Welcome, my sister. Sorry, guys, this camera's getting kind of dark and light, and my lighting's not the best yet, but that's next. We're working on lighting. Like I said, I'm upgrading across the board. We're figuring this stuff out, right? So over in TikTok, this is a collective general read, if you will. We come together, like I said, we focus on the art of self-care, mind, body, and spirit. We talk about nourishing ourselves physically, mentally, and spiritually, and we focus on a spiritual law of the day. Today, our spiritual law is dun, 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 our goals. Our goals. Today, the spiritual law is goals. we'll be focusing on. Good morning, Miss Karen. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. If you could help me out, like, share, follow the page if you're over in TikTok or TikTok, Facebook, or YouTube. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow, and share. Help us to get the word out. Help us to grow and reach more people. That is my ultimate goal. Speaking of goals, right? Today's goals we're talking about. It has been my goal for the past 10, 12, really focused goal on creating a place here, right? All these platforms. I love this, right? I now have TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, right? And I'm learning Instagram. So there's another platform, but I'm getting there. Right? But there's all these platforms of a space where anybody can come and plug in 24/7 and energize into some positive energy, positive information. And so that's been my goal. And look, when I started out with this goal in mind for me, my beautiful sister, Miss Moonchild, Grand Rising, hello, beautiful. When I started out with this goal, like I said, it's been 10, 12 years now. Well, I don't know, has it been that long? But anyway, however long it's been, a long time ago, in my mind, like I had a vision of like a magazine or a newspaper, right? Because that was just how limited my belief system and my thought process was back in that day, right? But the big kicker is I would always turn it over to the Great Spirit and say, this is my goal. I want to create this. I have no idea how to do it, but show me the blueprint along the way, right? And slowly, here we are, started in the Facebook land, building a little page. And then the next thing you know, YouTube comes along. And now we got this TikTok and we got this Instagram and all of these things, right? And so I'm watching my goal just come, all these goals. So they're expanding, right? So not only do we have to, it's important we set goals and we look at it and then we turn it over and not limited, like, right, or something better, Great Spirit, right? Hey, this is my plan, or something better. Spirit's like, hey, you think a magazine or a newspaper, how about we just expand? Like, how about you just go big? So really, in my mind, that's what I wanted to do, but I didn't know how a newspaper or magazine was going to do that. But Spirit had it, right? So anyway, the sun looks good on you. Thank you. I am a sun baby. It's true. It's very true. Yeah, I have to have it. It is a must for me. A must, a must, a must, a must, a must. So, like I said, we focus on mind, body, and soul. So starting us out this morning, we always talk about our body, our physical body, supporting and nourishing our physical body. How important it is that we really do stop and pay attention to us. This is the art of self-care, right? For a moment. So really stopping and looking at ourselves. Thank you so much for the follows. And listening to what our body is saying to us. Especially a lot of times, we just came through this moon energy. This earlier through this week, we've been talking about this release and supporting our bodies through this release and really listening to the cues in our body and about the foods, the nourishing, the things we're putting into and supporting our energy systems. We all have chakras. We all have 7 main chakras that are our the unseen that is creating this, the inside things that are creating this outside, right? And those are even clues. Those even have colors that represent to help us. These are little clues that Spirit has given us to, the blueprint. Spirit has given us the blueprint when we learn how to read it properly, right? So when we're craving certain foods, getting ready to head home. So I got to okay, love you. Thank you so much. You have a beautiful day. I love you, Miss Moonchild. It's important that we listen to what some of these cravings and these things are. So for instance, for me this week, it's been blueberries and pineapples. I've got my blueberries and pineapples going again today. Okay. So those literally, when we eat the rainbow, most of the times the foods, the natural foods, the from Mama Earth. Okay, I'm not going to say man-made artificial colored things. I'm not saying that, but when we eat the rainbow, the fresh, the organic, the pure, and it's very important, you guys. The organic is a big deal. I'm telling you, this is a big deal. I just put together a class yesterday. I'm going to be teaching it next week, Essential Oils 101, and the importance of, I talk about the importance of organic and some of the research I did yesterday and the things that I knew in the past, but some other things that came up. And I'm just like, you guys, I have a video I'll share. So you're going to want to be there next Tuesday for that. Trust me. But it's important. It's really important that we mind what we're putting in this body, in and around us. All, whole. We are mind, body, and spirit. It's important to detoxify these pesticides and these things that are in our bodies, that we pick up, that we're unaware of. We're just unaware of. So anyway, I'm going to talk about that. So it is important to listen to your body again, right? Because when we are picking up these things, our bodies will naturally talk to us and crave the very things that will help us to let go of it if we're listening, so eating those fresh fruits and vegetables, high antioxidant berries, through the blueberries. Those are going to help, their overall health, our heart health, our whole system, right? They help the third eye, the crown chakra, also help the throat chakra, like this whole area. They're going to help with that balancing. Pineapple, the solar plexus, right? And then for me today, also, we talk about the herbs and the teas, right? There's different, when we drink different herbs and teas, they can assist us in balancing as well. Today, it's all about chai for me. I'm totally craving the chai. And that's got the cinnamon. It's very earthy, right? Chai is very, very, very earthy. And if you guys seen me yesterday and Monday, my energies, as you can see, my energy is, I'm through the roof right now. Even Miss Moonchild called it, right? The sun is, yes, when I'm connecting and I'm plugged in, and my energy levels are whom. So it's important for me, because I'm such a high level energy person, that I stay grounded and in the flow, that I don't get any blockages happening. So craving this cinnamon, chai tea is a very earthy, it's very, very earthy, and it's very grounding. So listening to our body. So what you guys drinking today? What you got going on? What's in your brew? Oh, excuse me. I have a kitty that is biting my toes. No, Miss Kitty. Okay, no. Come here. You come here. You come here. Yeah. So we have a kitten. She doesn't look like a kitten anymore, but she's only, what are you now? Like 10 months, 8 months old, 9 months, somewhere in there, probably old. And we're learning. She thinks that my little legs are like this. See this? She just goes nuts all of a sudden. No, 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 no. She just goes nuts. How do I break this? This is new for me with cats. I've trained dogs. I don't know how to train a kitty not to just go nuts on you. What is that about? They just go all out of the blue. She's playing. I know it's a playful thing. Like, I get it's totally a playful thing. I don't think she's like crazy or nothing like that for real. So I'm just playing. But how do you break that with a cat? I know with dogs, but kitty, she just kind of like, they're so independent. I'm open for suggestions. If anybody's got any, please. Thank you. All right, guys. So let's move on to our minds. Food for thought. Definitely have lags happening here. That's the only part about streaming in more than one place, is I don't know how well the internet's going to let us stream it, but we'll figure it out as we go, right? We will figure this out as we go. We sure will. All right, guys, food for thought. So part of our spiritual practice, we talk about nourishing our body. Okay. Talk about physically nourishing our body, listening, supporting our emotions, supporting our physical energy, especially as these transitions through the moons and the universe, and we're just spinning around. Yay! Hello, Witchy. Nice. Yay. Okay. So, part of my spiritual practice and that I come on here and share with you guys every morning is our food for thought. It's important that when we are paying attention to the art of self-care, that we look at ourselves as a whole. We support ourselves, we listen to our body, what it's craving, we make sure we support it through that. It's also important that we really pay attention to our mental health, to our minds, that we pay attention to our thought processes, to the patterns. You don't train cats, they train you. Miss Karen, I had a feeling that you were on. Yeah, I was on to something there. Look at she got me right there, bleeding already, like it, and it itches. Our little things itch. I need my lavender. I'm definitely gonna get my lavender out of here because that'll take that right away. But yeah, she's training me all right. I don't. Yeah, she's training me, little stinker. So anyway, again, minding our mental health, it is very important for us to really pay attention to our thought processes, to the patterns, to where our thought energy is going, you guys. We are so powerful. We don't give ourselves the credit that we deserve, and it's really right in front of us, and it's amazing to me, and I'm only speaking for myself. As I've understood the more and more, like I got it growing up. I did get it. I kind of understood it. I've always understood it. But again, as you come into these spiritual laws and you really start to see how powerful we really, really are, it's kind of mind blowing. I grew up, the one thing I can say, my mom and dad, the one thing, not one thing, they did lots of things right. Don't get me wrong with that. But the one thing with me that stuck with me that I was just, like that was the one thing that got me through life was my parents used to always tell me, you can do anything you want to do if you put your mind to it. Anything you want to do if you put your mind to it. Grand Rising, my beautiful sister. Grand Rising. Miss Mary Jo Indigo in the house. So they used to tell me that you could do anything you put your mind to. And my limited belief system, though, right? I didn't understand that anything my mind was focused on, I was creating. So I just thought it was only when I was conscious of it, right? And the things, this is how it would work. But as I got older and come into these spiritual laws and understanding, I understand that I create anything I put into my mind. Anything my mind puts into, I create. Anything. Anything. So when I look back through my life, I can see times when I've been so worried about X, Y, or Z happening that all I could do is focus on X, Y, or Z happening. And sure as day, X, Y, and Z happened just like I scripted it. Like, no, like I was the master manipulator of my own situation unconsciously, like totally unconscious because I didn't get that, right? Um, And I get it. I get it today. That's why it is so important that we really do pay attention to our thought process, to the energy we're sending. So it's not to say we don't have challenges, we don't have things come up, but it's important that we're not feeding into the old process. It's important that we're not feeding into the problem. We're not feeding into the worry. We're not feeding more into the thing that we really don't want. It's important that we shift our perspective, that we shift our thought process to the outcome that we want because you're going to create you will connect with that. That is what you will be manifesting then. Because the universe only knows, it doesn't, the universe has no judgment, the universe has no care. It doesn't know the difference of good, bad, right, wrong, this, that, what you really want, what you don't like. It doesn't know the difference. All it knows is the energy that we're feeding to it. And it'll give us whatever we want. That's the beauty of getting to be here and have a human experience. We get to manifest things into matter in this world and experience them as spiritual beings. That's how powerful we are. So powerful, right? So it's so important we really mind our thoughts. And we're talking today about our goals. Started out this morning, do you have goals? And when you're looking at your goals, are you looking at Just one? Are you singled in on one vision? Do you only have one thing, one or two things in mind? Or do you have a broad range? It's important that we really step back and we expand our consciousness. We open up to bigger and better, right? Or this or something better. Or something better, right? Opening up. Thank you, my beautiful sister, for those hashtags. Thank you for helping with that. Muchas gracias. All right, guys. So I like to share with you guys food for thought out of the Guide for Spiritual Living, Science of Mind magazine. This is a subscription that I get monthly. It's only $5 a month, you guys. You can go get your subscription too. I highly recommend it. Really, you wanted something to plug in, positive energy, really help you to look at your mind and the things you do think, and what when we're talking about these goals, again, are your thought patterns really your thought patterns? Are they working for you? Are these goals things that work for you in your life, or are they things that other people have maybe kind of pushed upon because you're trying to make everybody else happy? So it's important to pay attention. So yeah, this is a great thing to plug into. You can get your own subscription, like I said, scienceofmind.com. Every day it has 2 quotes from 2 different mystics, philosophers. I'm not sure how to really categories you want to put them in. Some brilliant thinkers, I want to put it. They just have 2 quotes from some brilliant, amazing thinkers from our current day and past that help us to kind of go, wait a minute, hey, how does that resonate with me? How does this work in my world? Oh, that's a new thought. A lot of things we were taught to believe might not be our truth really now. And we can stop and go, wait a minute, let me rethink that. So today, Wednesday, July the 28th. Our first quote comes from Alan Alda. You have to leave the city of your comfort and go into the wilderness of your intuition. What you'll discover will be wonderful. What you'll discover is yourself. Again, that's a quote from Alan Alda. And our title for this morning, or today too, sorry, I forgot to start there. That's my dyslexia. I start at the bottom and I go backwards, so that's my bad. Sorry. Trusting your intuition. Talking about our goals, right? Trusting your intuition. So I'll reread from Alan Alda. You have to leave the city of your comfort and go to the wilderness of your intuition. What you'll discover will be wonderful. What you'll discover is yourself. And then our second quote comes from Ernest Holmes out of The Science of Mind. When through intuition, faith finds its proper place under divine law, there are no limitations, and what are called miraculous results follow. I'm going to reread that one too, because it's a good one. What a good one today, right? When through intuition, faith finds its proper place under divine law, there are no limitations. And what are called miraculous results follow. No limits, right? No limits. Many people feel perplexed about the difference between intuitive knowing and mind chatter. I believe we are all encoded with a powerful connection to the expansive universe. The infinite flow of ideas and creativity lives within us all. In fact, the answer to every question vibrates in the intuitive field. So why is it so hard to hear it and understand it? We have not been taught to listen and respond to this voice. We have been programmed to listen only to the mind and not to the heart. Many of us have been shot down when we have shared a deep knowing. And our conditioning has the need for proof overshadowing the power of stillness. The art, excuse me, the art of connecting to our intuitive beings is deep listening and activation of faith. By doing so, we give ourselves the opportunity to slow down and connect to Source. We step into the pathway of learning to truly listen to that still, small voice. Here is a simple practice. When you get a feeling about something, check in with your heart to see if it's open. If not, pause and don't make a decision until your heart aligns. Intuition often speaks from and through the heart. The practice of listening and connecting to your intuition is transformative. It takes time and practice, but it will support you in living more powerfully. Boom, mic drop. Mic drop. You know, that was the very first message that the Great Spirit really made very clear to me is when we learn to connect to our heart, to that vibe, and expect our intuitive knowingness, you cannot fake a vibration. You can't fake a frequency. A frequency is a frequency is a frequency, and it's at a certain frequency, and that's that. You can only tune with it. You can't fake it. It is what it is. And that is the love of our heart, that unconditional love of the spirit that is within our heart is that intuitive knowing. And we have been programmed in this world to not stop and think about those things, right? We're taught to only use our intellect, and really, a lot of us have been guided to really not listen to our hearts. But it's because we have that illusion of love, this illusion of all these things out here, and not that true thing that you can't fake, right? We have all these things trying to fake it, but we haven't learned to tune into our heart so that we can recognize. We have to get in tune with this so that we recognize the tunes going on around us and be in alignment with it, right? So that was a quote from Reverend Cynthia James. That little food for thought right there, you guys. So I love the way, again, right? A new perspective. We're looking at our goals, and these are just some ways we can look at some of these thought patterns, some of these things we've been taught previously. Again, you know, a lot of us were taught not to listen. Is this something we can open up? How do you stop and give yourself the moment to pause and to come into the heart center? Connect. Our affirmation for today: I am activating. I can spit that word out. That took me a second. Sorry, guys. I am activating a deep listening and trust of the intuition that lives within me. And for those in the back, I will repeat it again. I am activating a deep listening and trust of intuition that lives within me. Boom. All right, guys. Mind in our minds, mind in our bodies. Now let's mind our spirit. Let's mind our spirit. Let's see what messages from the oracle cards that will help us to elevate today and to examine our view on goals. what is it? What could help us along? Goals, 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 goals. 2 cards. I knew there would be 2 cards. I love the way universe, great spirit just knocks it home, brings them the alignments. Here, with what we started with, right? We're powerful. You're a very powerful manifester. We are talking about our goals, how important it is to mind our minds, to really pay attention to those processes. Spirit's saying it's time to release jealousy. Okay. Jealousy is an affirmation saying that somebody over there has something that you believe that you're not able to have. They got something that you want that you don't have, and you don't think that you're capable of getting it. And that is a very big false belief. That's a big false belief. When we're jealous of something somebody else has, that is an affirmation. That is us sending a prayer. When we're jealous to that, we're sending that energy to the very thing that we're jealous of, saying, universe, I don't believe I can have that. And it's not true. You can have, right? We talked about it in the beginning. Anything we're setting our minds to, universe is going to create. So if we have that jealousy, you're going to get exactly that, right? You're going to get exactly not what you want, what you think you want, because that's what you're telling universe you believe, and it will create that. So you've got to release that jealousy. Use that. Okay. It's okay if we have that spark up. If we have jealousy spark up, we don't want to like shove it away and try to pretend it doesn't exist. But we use it to say, oh, you know what? There's a trigger. I'm manifesting. Oop, I'm headed in the wrong direction. That's not the energy I want to feed. Nope. Oh, pattern caught. Thank you. I'm reeling that back in because I'm looking at that and, oh, I do enjoy that. And I see that other person has that. So now we're going to change that energy to joy, because what do we know? If spirit can create it for that person, it belongs. It exists for you too. It's your divine birthright. It's there waiting for you. And when you send joy to that person, knowing that you are so excited for them because they have connected with that joyous thing that you see in their life that you know is waiting for you as well, guess what? You just kicked open the doors to see the blueprint of how to find that thing rather than blocking it, telling it the universe can't make it. The universe is now totally bringing it to you in full force. Do you see how quickly, just by shifting that emotion, we can powerfully manifest what it is we truly want? It's important. This is tricky stuff, guys. We got to retrain ourselves. We've been pre-programmed. We've been programmed, a lot of us, in ways that we weren't even aware. Okay. And then next, the card coming in is moonlighting. Again, talking about goals right now, right? We're talking about our goals. Spirit is saying, hey, you have everything you need to start working on that dream right now. That dream career, the dream job, the thing that you see that you want in your life right now, you have it. It's all available. Get started. Start working it on the side. Start doing it part-time, right? Instead of always just, oh, I wish. Just jump in and start doing it. Watch the universe, right? Again, focus your energy on the end result, knowing that you're successful because you're following your passion. And when you're following your passion, you can't go wrong, because guess what? That's your life purpose. Great Spirit created you with that passion, with that little spark of passion. That is the little thing that makes you the most unique thing on this planet. You're a unique, one of a kind individual. That passion is here to serve a purpose. And when you are stepping fully into that, you are connecting with your prosperity on levels beyond, right? You're supported. You are so supported. Start doing it. It's going to take flight before you even know it. And you will be stepping into that fully, 100%, and going, wow, Spirit, thank you. Right? Remember, when we're setting these goals, or something better. This is where I want to go, spirit. Show me the blueprint or something better. Because sometimes when we do that right, we get a little turn and say, "Oh, wait, I was focused here, but I see now that that is better. Okay, let's go there. Let's we're going to shift that energy, spirit. That gives spirit the opportunity to come in and help us really manifest those things that we do want on a conscious level." So boom shakalaka, guys, right? Boom. I love it. All right, my beautiful. Hello, Miss Victoria Hawk. Welcome. Thank you for being here and thank you for those hearts. All right, guys. I was quick today. Sometimes I'm long winded, sometimes I'm short winded, I suppose. Today, it's the shorter, the longer, shorter, longer. I don't know. But I love how the universe is always divinely conspiring to bring us. Welcome, Jennifer. Thanks for hanging out with us. Universe always divinely conspiring to bring us exactly the information that will help us to elevate if we're open to receiving it. I love every single day on here. As you can see, every day it always just comes together the same messages in a little different way. So that because we are all unique individuals, we absorb that as well and we take it within to our heart center and it vibrates with us in our heart at a little different level, and helps us along the way with this growth, the spiritual growth, right? We are growing, whether we're conscious of it or not, either. Even when we feel like we're stalled, believe it or not, you're still growing, hundredfold. So, you guys, make sure if you're on Facebook, like, share, follow. If you are over in TikTok, like, share, follow. If you are in YouTube, subscribe, like, share, follow, hang out, stay tuned. We have some exciting things coming up. Like I was just sharing earlier yesterday, I've been guided back to the Teach Me Tuesday is coming back next week. We're starting out. I was working on, I have 5 different essential oil classes that we are going to be talking about on Tuesdays. Um, five different 5 different weeks. So 5 different, each week it'll be a different topic. There we go. I'll spit that out. And the first one is going to be talking about just the 101, the essential oil 101. The next one, we're going to be talking about how to live toxic free with natural things in your home. You guys, it blew me away how easy it is to actually detoxify our house. And it blew me away even more to know how many toxins I had in my house unaware. Um, when I started learning about the oils. And so this is a class that I've been teaching for a while. I love teaching this one because there's so many amazing tricks and tips that you can do naturally in your house that you're not poisoning yourself to be clean. It's pretty amazing. We don't need the poisons to actually disinfect and clean our homes. You can do that naturally. And then we're going to talk about another one of the classes about boosting our immune system and different supplements and herbs and Ningxia Red specifically, which is a super high antioxidant fruit drink that I do use. I have a compromised, I don't even want to own that anymore. I've been diagnosed with a compromised immune system. I call it a unique, one of a kind immune system now that just works beautifully for me. And it might not be the same as everybody else's, but it's working wonderfully for me. In that, I have to very much support my immune system. I pay very much close attention to keeping it healthy and happy and thriving because that's what keeps me healthy, happy, and thriving. So we talk about that. Another one that we're going to teach about is CBD oils. You guys, literally, CBD is one of the oils that probably is, well, certain things okay, it's just been a big help for me. I wouldn't be sitting here, I don't think, the way I am today personally if it wasn't for the CBD oils. And then last and not least, my very favorites, we're going to teach about the kids. a kids class on literally some essential oils that we can use to help support our kiddos with their emotions. It's so beautiful that we're learning this as adults, that we come together and we're learning this, and we have some time behind us, right? But really, I love that we now have the really advantage. There's so many of the younger generations learning this stuff and coming back into that. And there's beautiful ways we can help support our children. Through essential oils, through their diets, through, the same things that we do for us, teaching them young, and then they're not going to have to retrain themselves. They're just going to, and they're already so naturally, intuitively plugged in that it's, more keeping them plugged in now. And there you guys, again, they're going to be the ones changing our whole future. They are our future. So it's pretty awesome. So yeah, so if you're over in TikTok or YouTube, actually we'll stream on YouTube, I believe, and Facebook. But when I teach that class, I won't be able to have it on TikTok streaming the way I do this. So if you would like to participate in these classes, please make sure you come over to Earth Angels Heaven Sent. It's the same handle as my TikTok. The scent is the smell, because the essential oils, right? That's so perfect. Perfect timing. You just started learning about essential oils. Come over and join me. Make sure you come over and join. It's like I said, Earth Angels Heaven Sent. The scent like the smell because of the oils. On Facebook. Make sure you come join. It's my face there, so you'll know. I accidentally created two accounts way back when I did this, and I didn't know how to delete the other one. So there's one that has nothing, and then this, so you'll know which one it is. Join us. And then, yeah, join us on Tuesday evenings at 6 o'clock. Every Tuesday, we're going to be, like I said, I'm going to be teaching these 5 classes back to back in August. That's the August lineup. So August 3rd will be the 101, just getting to the basics, really understanding the oils, how they work, where they come from, X, Y, and Z. The second one is going to be the toxic free, learning how to detoxify our houses. Third one's going to be boosting our immune system. Fourth one's going to be the CBDs, and fifth one's going to be about the kiddos, guys. So be sure to come over and join us and be a part of that. And let's see what else is coming back. Anything? Oh, tomorrow we are having a field trip, so I will not be on at the normal time. Just so you know, I'm not exactly sure what time I will go live, but it will be alive, I believe, as long as I have phone signal out there. If not, I might have to come back and do a video and upload it. But we are doing a field trip tomorrow to a place called Pacifica in Southern Oregon. It is in a beautiful land that is used for teaching about local wildlife, plant life, just local life, getting to know more about everything. So tomorrow, what we will be learning about is insects, the predator insects in this area, and pollinating predator. I don't know where that came from. Pollinating insects, because some of them are kind of got the scary stingers, so they seem like predators probably. But we're going to be learning about why it's important to support them. And, again, a lot of us, we see the pollinators, and they are the ones that are the stinging creatures, right? So we get fearful of them, but it's important for us to really understand they have a purpose. They have there's a reason, and how can we support them? We need to really I want to be very conscious of how I'm treating Mother Earth. And that means all life, all forms. So learning more about those is how we can learn how, really come into that understanding of the wholeness, the oneness, understanding our place in nature, how to coexist with it in a better way. So that's the goal tomorrow. We're going to take that little field trip. There's a little labyrinth that we'll take a walk on. We're going to learn about, like I said, I'm hoping they will allow me to do the live. I'm pretty sure they will, because it's educational and we're educating. And it's all based donations, I believe, out there. So we'll be doing our tithing out there this week. Our tithing will be going to that space. Because we're going to be getting spiritually fed, and that's important for us to mind that flow, right? We talked about that on Mondays. So I will be out there tomorrow. Like I said, it should be if all goes as planned, I should be going live sometime between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. And it will only be on Facebook. I won't be able to go live on multiple streaming like I am here. It's just going to be through my cell phone right onto the Earth Angels Heaven Sent page. So again, another reason to make sure you come over, like, follow, make sure you are there. You'll be notified if you follow and like, you'll make sure you get the notification when we go live. And yeah, it's going to be exciting. I'm so excited about that. So normally Thursday is when we talk about our life purpose, but since we're doing the field trip, Friday we're going to shift into the life purpose. So make sure you stay tuned. We'll be back to our regularly scheduled program on Friday. Just special tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be special. I'm so excited. So, and the third eye view is back in the works. I'm working my way through just figuring out where to get it in the schedule because we got the Teach Me Tuesdays back. Working on the third eye view where we will talk about the chakras. On the third eye view, we do little get into more information about our our chakras and how we can support that. And I offer some personal readings and scans just to help you along the way. We don't do any Reiki healing sessions. I just do Reiki scanning sessions where I can just give you some better information about anything I pick up in your chakra field. And that'll allow you to do some deeper work if you would like. Okay, so that's what that's about. And that will be coming back. I just haven't picked the day and the time exactly yet. Like I said, I'm working on my schedule. I was literally yesterday all day in the office just working up these classes, and we're in the flow, man. That master manifesting, it's all happening. I love it. I love it. I love it. Spirit is definitely giving me the blueprint. So okay, guys, I think I have chatted and blabbed long enough. We have made it to our 45 minutes. I am sending lots of love and light to all of you guys. Again, I hope I'm seeing everybody's comments and everything because we have this multiple platform thing coming in. I'm not 100% sure about that, but like I said, we'll figure it out as we go. I hope that this new platform is going to work out good for us because it is kind of fun to be able to play with it and play videos and do different stuff. So, yay! Thank you, Wild Moon Child. I love that. Wild Moon Child. That is such a great name. I love it. I love it. All right, guys, I am signing off. I will probably be back on TikTok this after. Actually, I know I will. I'll be back on TikTok. I really do enjoy doing live streams on TikTok and doing some readings in between stuff as well. So I'm probably going to start doing more of the let me rephrase that. Not even probably. I am going to start doing more of the Reiki scans for people through the TikTok as well. Because that's really what I'm being guided, that it's time to really help others to, I'm about helping you help yourself. Help me help you. I'm about, I'm a big believer that there's work that we have to do, but we can get some assistance along the way. And especially when it comes to moving some of these energies and these blocks, when we start to understand and we maybe get a little assistance getting things moving along, we can maybe shave a little time and energy off of our process. If we're open to that sort of thing, if we're open to some assistance, or we can just, we can white knuckle it. It's up to us. It's our choice. That's the beautiful thing, right? But so I will be on TikTok doing some more of that. Probably this afternoon, actually. So stay tuned for that, guys. Lots of love and light to you guys. Thank you, Victoria. Blessings to you too, my beautiful sister. My beautiful sister Mary Jo, thank you so much for assisting in all your hashtags. Those are so nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And my beautiful sister Miss Karen, mwah, lots of love and light to you. Everybody over in TikTok, anybody else that's watching and I can't see, because the one thing I do know is when we share, a lot of times I don't get all those comments. Like if you're watching in another group that somebody shared and the videos out there and here, I don't see your interactions, only if you're actually right in the, I think, my Facebook group, or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I am seeing them. I don't know. We'll find out as I learn this process. Part of my expansion is technology. Yep. Okay. Love and light, you guys. See you soon.